Hi, Prabhu here. Today we will see about how to utilize simple Mel script to speed up our modeling workflows. Stay tuned. If you are new to this YouTube channel, click red color subscribe button to subscribe this YouTube channel. If you subscribe, you never miss any updates of weekly 3 videos about Maya 2017, Arnold, modeling, texturing and lighting. Okay, first of all we see about rotate script. So it's really helpful to speed up your modeling workflows. So here we have on polygons. I will click on polycylinder. So I will scale big. So we often using rotate X, Y and Z. So in this case I want to rotate my object to 90. You need to type it manually. So or we use an Mel script to achieve this thing very faster. So I will give rotate X to 0. So now I want to open my script editor. It will available in this corner. It will hide by my logo, but it will be available in this corner. Click on the script editor. So now I want to type an Mel script. Here we have two options. So one thing is Python, another thing is Mel. Click on this Mel. When the object selected, so you need to type an script like rotate space minus R space minus OS. So OS means offset. So rotate space minus R space minus OS and give space. Now you need to type an X value. I need to rotate my object X in 90 and give space. I didn't want to rotate in Y, so I will give rotate Y value to 0 and give space. I didn't want to rotate in Z, so I want to give rotate value to 0. And in end you need to give an semicolon, otherwise our script won't work. So now when you run the script, it will rotate my object in X90 automatically. So here we have two options. One thing is execute all, another thing is execute. When you click on this execute, the script will run only one time. When you click on this execute all, it will repeat and again. Don't click on execute. I want to click my execute all. When the object selected, you need to click on execute all. So see here, it will run our script rotate X to 90. So see here, it will rotate X 90 again and again. So now I want to save my script in my custom self. So here we have a custom self. Click on this one. Select all the script over here. Use middle mouse button and click and drag and place your script over here. So that means our script will be saved on this custom self. So I will close my script editor or minimize my script editor. So when you create any object, so in this case I want to create my polygons. So go to custom and click on this button. So I will scale like this. That means you will able to see it clearly. So now I will select my object. Just click on the script. It will automatically rotate in X90. So it's really helpful. So I want to rotate in Y90. So that means I will give this value X to 0 and Y to 90. So I will select all the script. Use middle mouse button and click and drag and save my script over here. And also I need to save my rotate Z90. So I will give rotate Y value to 0 and give rotate Z value to 90. Select all the script. Use middle mouse button and click and drag. Save your script in this cell. So I will close my script editor. So now you create any object like this. I want to rotate this object in Z90. That means you will go my custom and click on this Z90. So it automatically rotate in Z. So see here, I want to rotate in X90. So see here, it will rotate in X. So it's really useful. So now you also able to change this icon to see which one is X, which one is Y, which one is Z. So that means you need to open your Photoshop, go to File and choose New File. Here you need to choose on pixels and give width to 30, height to 30 and resolution to 72. So it's really small, but in custom shelf you need to give and 30 and 30 pixels. It will be work fine. So and click OK. So see here it will be very small. I will use Ctrl plus in keyboard to zoom our file. So I will give Ctrl plus and take an text tool. Now I want to choose a pure red color because in Maya our red values will be in X value will be in red. So I will choose my red color and take an text tool and give a very small size. In this case I will choose 12 pixels and click on here. I will type or space minus space X or X. So I will take and move tool. I will move over here and take and text tool again. Click on here and give a 90. So and take and move tool I will place over here. Double click on this T and change the text size to 14. So it's enough. Take and move tool. So now we want to save this file. Don't bother about this pixel because it's very small size. So like this. So we will zoom in. So why it will shows in pixels. So I will zoom in. Now I want to save my file. Go to file and choose save as a PNG file. Otherwise it won't work. You need to choose an format as PNG and go to your libraries documents. Go to your documents and go to your Maya folder. In 2017 in preference, here we have an icons. In this you need to save this PNG file. I will save as or X 90. So or space X space 90 as save and click OK. And also I need to save my Y. So select all the text using text tool and change the color to green. And also I will use an Y. So this one is Y. And also I will change my 90 as green. So now I want to save this file. Go to file and choose save as. In same folder, in same icons. So in documents, Maya 2017, preference icons. Here you need to save as PNG file as an or Y90. Y90 and save as PNG. So now we need to save as blue color for our Z values. So I want to change my color to blue. So and change this Y to Z. And also I will take my text tool and change this 90 color to blue. And go to file and choose save as. In same destination folder as PNG. As rotate Z to 90 as PNG file and click OK. So now open your Maya. Okay, now we need to change this icon. So we saved in Photoshop file. So right click and choose edit. So here we have a lot of options. So I need to choose on selves. So here we have an icon name. So click on this folder. It will automatically go to your destination folder. Documents Maya 2017 preference icons. Here I need to choose and rotate X to X90 and click open. So now you able to see our icon will be changed for our visual reference. So now I close this one. Save all cells. So now I want to right click on this one and choose edit and go to cells and click on this folder and click rotate y90.png and click open and save all cells and select this one, right click and choose edit and go to cells and click on this folder and choose rotate Z90 and click open. So and click on save all cells. So now you have a visual reference. So that means when you create any object, so in this case I will choose an poly cylinder and press R and scale big. So now I want to rotate X to 90 or Y to 90 or Z to 90. Just select this object and click on here. So that means it will rotate automatically in Z90. So it's really helpful. Okay, in this example I want to share the duplicating Mel script. So it's really helpful to duplicate a random object. So in this case here we have a carom coin. So I want to take a multiple duplicates and also I want to make an random. So example, if I take this coin as duplicate and I want to move like this in X and Z. So but if you do it manually it will take a lot of time. So I will delete all the object. So now I want to use a Mel script. Before that you need to keep your object exactly in center of grid. When the object selected, go to top view and hold D key and X key, hold the X key in keyboard and use middle mouse button and click on this yellow circle and click and drag. So that means your object automatically came from center of grid. And also go to perspective. When the object selected, go to modify and choose freeze transformation. So that means our all transformation value will be 0. So it's really important, otherwise the script won't work. Okay, now you open our script editor. So it's available in this corner. So click on this corner. So it will hide by my logo. So I want to click on this corner. So that means it will open our script editor. Here you need to choose a Mel script. Here we have two options, Python and Mel. You need to choose a Mel script. So in first line you need to type so click on Mel script and type select space minus R. So this is an default value, select space minus R and give space, and here you need to give your object name. So in this case I will open my outliner. So my object name is coin 1. So if you have polycylinder 1 or polysphere 1, so you need to mention that particular object name. So in this case I will give my object name as coin 1. So it's really important, otherwise it won't work. So give your particular object name and give a semicolon. So now I will type my first line, select space minus R space coin 1. So now you need to click on this execute all. So click on outside. When you click on this execute all, don't click execute. So when you click on execute, it will run only one times. So I want to repeat that again and again. That means you need to give execute all. So when you click on outside, don't select any object. When you click on this execute all, it automatically select our object. That means our script will be work fine. You need to check on click on outside and click on execute all. So that means our script will be work fine. Okay, now we need to type a second line. So click on this over here and press enter. So that means it will create our second line. So in the second line we need to type and duplicate. So I want to duplicate my object, space minus or so and give semicolon. So that means it will take and duplicate. So what it means, it will select our object and will take automatic duplicate. So click on outside and check our script is work or not. See here we have only coin 1. So now I execute this one. Click on execute all. So that means it will automatically take and duplicate. So it will select our coin 1 and automatically take our duplicate. So this is our second line script. So I will delete my coin to, click on here and delete. Now we need to type on third line. So click on here and press enter. So that means you have a third line script. Okay, in third line, after you select and duplicate our object, we need to move our object. So you need to type and move. So and then open bracket. So now I want to move in X. So I will place an random. So RAND, move, open bracket, random, and give another open bracket. Here you need to mention a value between X. So I will give an 10 comma minus 10. So now you need to close and two brackets, one thing for our values, another thing for our random. So you need to close two brackets at this end. So one thing for our values, another thing for our random. So what is it's happen after it select and duplicate our object? It will move our duplicated object as random in X. So that means it will move exactly from 10 grids from center of grid in plus and also in minus. So like this it will automatically work. So I will give translate X to 0. So after that I don't want to move in Y. So I will give space between this bracket. After you close this bracket, give space and give 0. So that means it won't move in Y, and give another space. Now you need to type an Z value. So I want to move in Z. So that means I want to give an open bracket and give RAND, random, and give another open bracket and give the value of 10 comma minus 10. So now you need to close two brackets. So close one time for our values, another time for our random. In end you definitely want to give an semicolon, otherwise our script won't work. So what is this meaning of the script means? So it will select our object and make and duplicate our object, and also it will move our object in X. So this is, so I will undo this one. So this is our X values. So it will move randomly our object in 10 comma minus 10 on X, and also it won't move our object in Y, and it will move our object in Z as 10 comma minus 10. So that means it will go exactly from center up to 10 values from plus and also in minus. Now I execute my script. So I will minimize my outliner, click on this end. So click on, don't select any object, click on execute all. So now you able to see it will make and duplicate and make random values between X and Z. So I will click on execute all again. So now you will able to make and multiple duplicates. So see here. So it will make an random duplicate between X and Z. So it's really helpful when you have an multiple copies as random. You will use this script. So if you want to use this anymore, you will copy the script in Notepad, use anytime you want. Definitely you need to mention your particular object name, otherwise it won't work. So when you want to increase our random values, so in this case I will give an 20 in X, 20 in Z. So now I execute all. So now you able to see it will go even further. So see here. So this is our distance between center of grid. So it's depend upon you how much distance you want. So I think it's really helpful to you. If you like this video, give thumbs up button. I really appreciate by that. If you have any suggestion about this video is helpful or not, give comment below the comment box. I hope you like it. I see you on next project. Click subscribe button to subscribe our YouTube channel. We always need your support to create high quality content further. So please subscribe. Click here to also watch the tutorial of how to model a complex shape in Maya 2017 part 19.